All right, guys, I'm now joined by Brittany from Florence County Parks and Rec. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Tell me, what do you guys have to offer?
So, we have quite a bit to offer in the senior programming side. So, our offices are located in the Leatherman Senior Center here in Florence. So, for that side of the program, we do all the activities here. So, bingo, card games, arts and crafts, anything you could think of, exercise classes, we do all of that here. And then the second side of our senior programming is the travel side. And with that side, we do 15 to 20 day trips in the spring and the fall, so around 40-day trips throughout the year. And those are anywhere we can go to and from our home base here in Florence and get back in a day, obviously. And then on top of those, we also do about 13-ish extended trips a year. And those could be motor coach trips anywhere, on this side of the United States, as well as international trips. So we go Europe. We just got back from Australia. We're about to leave to go to Italy in like 2 weeks. So we stay pretty busy.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
Well, how did all of this come to be? I can imagine there's obviously a need for it and people are loving the experiences, but how long have y'all been doing this?
We have been doing this for a long time. I think it's around probably loosely 30-ish, 40 years. When it first started, it was very small. They maybe did like one little trip like a year, if that. And then within the last probably 12 years is when it really started to pick up and they started branching out and doing more day trips and more extended trips and things like that.
That is so cool. So what has been the response that you've heard personally from the people who are doing this program?
They love it. So on the travel side, especially, because when they get older, they don't want to sit down and actually plan a trip themselves. And with the way technology is now, it kind of gets a little confusing with booking flights and then transportation when you get there and all of that stuff. So they like it that they literally just show up at the Civic Center, because that's where we leave from, get on the bus, and we handle everything. So with all of our extended trips, so your transportation is already included. So I'll just base it on an international trip. So your flight is already included, round trip flight, your hotels are already included, transportation to and from the airport is already included. Sightseeing and admissions are already included. So it's a one-stop shop and that's it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I feel like it makes it so much easier for people, but how does the process work? Like if somebody's watching this right now and they're thinking, oh my gosh, I want to go on a trip with them.
Right.
I want to learn more. How do they do it?
So they would just stop into our office here at the Senior Center or give us a call. And once you pay your deposit, so there's a set deposit for international trips, a set deposit for domestic flying trips, and then another separate deposit for motor coach only trips. And once you do that deposit, you just make payments until the final payment date. So that's another thing that they really like. It's not all due upfront because seniors are already on a limited income. So we make it a lot easier for them that once they do that deposit, they can come in monthly or however they see fit and just make a payment on their trip. And we try to do it to where they have about a year, give or take, to pay the trip off in full.
Very cool. And if you're watching this and you're thinking, I don't know if I want to go on a trip, but bingo sounds fun, where can they learn the schedule and all that?
They can just stop by the Leatherman Senior Center here and they can get a tour of the whole building and grab a calendar. And then they'll have to pay a membership fee. It's $55 a year, which not bad. They can check out our website, which is www.florencecotravel.com. That's just for all the travel and international trips. And we also have a Facebook, which is the Leatherman Senior Center - Florence County Parks and Rec, and all of our other stuff is on there.